let's go straight to my screen here. This video is all about this website that people are searching on Google for bestepy.com. They want to know if it's a scam. They're searching for it with the word scam. They want to know if it's legit. They want to see reviews. And the first thing that I noticed is that bestepy.com, you can't load it right now. It's early January 2023, and I couldn't load it. So I don't know if it just went down, if it just got taken down, if the people who owned it just took it down, if it's having server issues, whatever. It seems that it's not there anymore. But I found it on the Internet Archive on the Wayback Machine, as you can see here. And here's the capture as of December 2021. So this is a year ago, but it gives a little bit of a snapshot as to what this website was. So if we look here, it says Best EPY, search the entire store, contact us, and it's got a phone right there. There's also an email address, bestepy@outlook.com. That's interesting. You don't see an outlook.com email address that often. Store locator, that is interesting. I'll try to open that, check that out. Currency. Whenever I see this currency selection, that to me is something I see on a lot of different websites that end up being scams. So I can't tell if this is a scam yet, but I know people are searching for it as if it is a scam. And that's the first thing that I've noticed that I've been like, that's a little bit interesting. Also, the Outlook email address is a little bit strange, but that doesn't mean it's a scam. So let's keep going here. Best EPY. I've got nothing in my cart. My account, you can choose languages here, only English apparently. It looks like British English from the UK. Scrolling down, winter boots. Let's click read more on winter boots. And this is all depending on if the Wayback Machine archived the winter boots page, whatever it is it's trying to load. And it looks like it's loading something. And if we look here, it looks like some of these boots are marked down, or they were marked down a little bit, and they're pretty nice looking, and can't tell much just from looking at them. But the real signs that this could be a scam will come on other pages. So let's look at those right now. Okay, the Contact Us page, let's check it out here. As of the time when this was archived, it says telephone, contact us, opening times 24 hours. I mean, it's a website. View Google Map. Really curious as to what this shows. We'll click on that in just a second here. And then look at this at the bottom here. I gotta zoom in. So if you go to the very bottom, it says Best EPY, need help. And then it says phone. There's a little phone icon, but then there's an email address. There's no phone number there. So why is there a phone next to an email address? That is a little bit concerning, a little bit of a red flag, in my opinion. Okay, I don't want to show where it went because it ended up going to a house in Des Moines, Iowa, and I don't know if that house has anything to do with this scam. They could just be pretending, so I don't want to give up someone's address. So that's what it showed, though, which to me, then we'll find other signs of Des Moines here on the website, right? Surely that just won't not pop up. That would be really not normal if that happened. I don't think we're going to see it. Comments, welcome to our online store. It's not very reassuring. What other pages can we find on this website other than this not reassuring contact us page? Shipping policy. Our goal is to offer you the best shipping options no matter where you live. Every day we deliver to hundreds of customers across the world, blah, 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 blah. They have free shipping 2 to 4 weeks. Man, standard shipping 2 to 4 weeks. So this is coming from outside the country, which is not unexpected. And scrolling down a little bit, shipping time, blah, blah, blah. Privacy policy, it looks like there's an error here at the top. I'll zoom in. Should probably say statement or something, but it says eightment. Scrolling down here. So if there's an address in here or a phone number, it'll probably be at the very bottom. So I'm going to scroll all the way down, and I see the same email address here at the bottom, the Outlook email address, which is not very helpful again. Terms and conditions page, also on the Wayback Machine. Looking here to see what I can find. Online store terms, general conditions. Let's go to the very bottom again to see what we can find at the very bottom of the page. Shipping costs, and I don't see anything down here at the bottom that would indicate a phone number or any sort of a mailing address or anything that would reassure me that this is not a scam. Return and refund policy. Please contact customer service, space, if you have any problem about your order. That should say, please contact customer service if you have experienced any problems with your order. But it seems like there's maybe a bad translation happening here from, I don't know, some other language outside the US to English. Scrolling down, more and more refunds, late or missing refunds. I don't see, oh, here's a different. So here's my guess as to why it says Goowoa, Goowoa at outlook.com, and it doesn't say Best EPY, because the person who created bestepy.com also created this website Goowoa.com, and they forgot to change it here. That's what's happening here. So another red flag that this is a scam, and you don't want to get involved in the website if it comes back. And I don't see anything else here. So the payment methods, it claims it takes Visa, MasterCard, American Express, PayPal, I don't know what that is, Maestro, and Be Smart. I haven't heard those last two, Maestro and Be Smart. Maybe some of you guys know what that is. And by the way, it's called bestepy, which what does that even mean? It's not a good name for a website. So that's a red flag in and of itself, that if it's kind of like a nonsense name, that it might be a scam. Product returns page, which is also archived here. Order information, they want you to include a lot of information here they want you to fill out. Reason for return, dead on arrival. What? Faulty, order error. What is dead on arrival? Like, if you order an electrical product it's been a long day. Maybe I'm not thinking clearly, but that seems really strange. Faulty or other details. And faulty, why would they say faulty? This sounds like it's like for an electronics sort of a store, not a clothing store. And so I noticed here on Reddit that they had a listing about bestepy.com where someone said they received a credit card statement that showed a charge to bestepy.com. And this happened apparently January 3rd, 2023 is whenever this person posted this. So they're getting a bestepy.com credit card statement, and it says that they ordered from marineelectr.com, which I'm doing another video about, which is interesting. So what are people saying about this? Let's scroll down. They make tons of websites with random words smashed together. Marine Electra makes no sense, and so does bestepy. Like I said, always beware. Just out of curiosity, what about the site that seems, what about that site seems legit to you? Yeah. And then a Trend Micro verified bot said, be careful, scam alert. I'm a bot from Trend Micro, and the link bestepy.com. Again, this is from a day ago. Seems not legitimate, so maybe the website was working yesterday. Check detection detail. Try Trend Micro Check, a scam detection tool here. Don't buy things from random places online. Great advice, by the way. bestepy charged me twice. They are thieves. Be careful. And this person at the bottom here said, file a chargeback if you haven't already and get a new card number. Yeah, that's good. That's what you need to do. You be careful out there is what they said. So I don't normally show Reddit in my videos because they have separate information, but I thought in this one case it was helpful. And so if you want to see more, check out reddit.com/r/scams. Great subreddit. I love it. And so I looked around on Facebook and I noticed one person said, has anyone ever heard of bestepy.com? I need to contact them. Can someone help me contact them? And it's been more than a week since they made that post, and no one had any comments under her post. And so I guess she wasn't able to contact the company. And so that, to me, plus everything else that I saw, really makes me think that you should shop elsewhere. That would be my personal opinion. If you want to buy the sorts of things that website sells, you want to go to a place that you can trust. And that place does not seem like a place that you can trust, especially whenever, you can't even access it the day after it appeared on the scams subreddit on Reddit. That's not a great sign. So my recommendation, shop elsewhere. If you did fall for the scam and you want to know, okay, what can I do what would be the best things I can do to combat this, that I got scammed, what should I do now? Contact your credit card company, your bank, your payment method, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, whatever you use to make the purchase, and ask if, what the next best steps are you can take. If it's a credit card, maybe they can reverse the charge and you'll be okay. You can get a new card, close or freeze the card, get a brand new one. That would be the best course of action. But if you didn't use a credit card, you used PayPal, something like that, I don't know if you're going to be able to get your money back. Hopefully it can happen. My hope for everyone that did get scammed is that there can be a good ending, that you can get your money back and everything will be okay. I know that's not going to happen for everyone, but I hope that everything turns out for the best. With these sorts of websites, I just want to say that it is possible you'll get something in the mail, but it's not what you saw in the photos. Those photos come likely from more legitimate websites that actually sell the things that they say they're selling, whereas scam websites use photos from more legitimate websites and act like that's what you're going to receive, when really from these sorts of websites, people say they end up receiving, these are their words, like counterfeit looking items, knockoffs, cheap junk, that sort of thing. It looks like the item they were going to get, but it looks like it wasn't created in a very quality manner. That's what you end up receiving from some of these websites. Other people say they got a tracking number and it's on the way. And they're like, okay, maybe this is not a scam. It's on the way. And then a few weeks later, it has not arrived, or it arrived in a country they don't live in, which makes no sense. Some people sometimes I see that said the tracking number they received show that their package went to Ukraine or China or something else that makes no sense, or went to a city in the US that makes no sense. And so, I don't know what's going on, why there are so many of these online stores with nonsense names. But my recommendation, once again, I know I'm saying it over and over, shop at places that don't set off a little red flag in your head, and listen to that little voice in your head before you give out any of your personal information or financial data online. Safeguard everything about yourself so that, you don't get involved in a scam, because scams can hurt people. scams can take money from people, and not everyone has money to spare. You know, financially well-off people, if they lose a few $100s in a scam, you know, it's going to be bad. They're going to hit themselves over the head, but they're going to be okay. They're going to be able to sleep at night because they're financially well off. But to other people, losing money is a big, big deal. And, you know, it's right after the holidays right now. People just spent money on their family, and maybe they need to save a little bit. And the last thing they want to do is lose money to scams. And so I hope that I can help you with my channel. I'm making these videos on nights and weekends to help people out. There are so many scams out there. There are new scams every single day. You can't possibly cover all of them, but I figured I could do a little bit more on my own time. I do reporting during the day, full time. But at night, I want to do what I can to help people out so they don't get scammed. And there are, like I said, there's too many scams to cover. But if I can cover a few more on my own time, then I can maybe save some people from being scammed, which would be amazing. I'm sitting here under the two lights, the camera and the microphone, and I just hope that what I can do can help you. And so thank you so much for watching. Leave comments below if you have any more information about this website. I only know so much. I found it on the Internet Archive, on the Wayback Machine. You may have actually been on the website when it was still working. If I didn't mention certain things that would be helpful to other people who just got scammed, or anything at all, a phone number for the company, anything, please include it in the comments below. Tell me your story in the comments below, because people are going to be coming to my video potentially, and they want information that will be helpful. And I can only provide so much of that. It is you, the viewers, that might have the most helpful information. So use the comments below as kind of like a staging area to help each other out. Check out the creative projects on my channel. I've explored abandoned places in the US and the Cayman Islands, different places, and really interesting history to each of those abandoned places as well that I explored. I also created several New York history documentaries, New York Now and Then, The Sidewalks of New York. Hope you'll check those out. I think they're interesting. They're way more interesting than these scams. I know that. So thank you so much for watching.